with the Milwaukee Bucks pick.
With the 8th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Joe Alexander from West Virginia University.
Joe Alexander, a guy who's just been shooting right up the draft boards in the last month. Now, the Bucks have not selected an American-born player in the first round since 2003. That was T.J. Ford. Alexander, he's not American-born either. Born in Taiwan. And Jay Billis, you say this guy is just a freak of an athlete, isn't he?
He is a freak of an athlete. He's got great spring in his legs. Just a big-time athlete that can shoot the ball from mid-range. He's kind of a face-up foreman. He can post up, but a lot of times his post-ups have been off weak-side pin downs. But, you know, he can put the ball on the deck. He's learning to use that freakish athleticism to get all the way to the rim and finish. And in the second half of the season, there wasn't a better scorer in the country than Joe Alexander. He's got a great pull-up game. He can put the ball down on the floor, 1 or 2 dribbles, and he can rise up and shoot over bigger defenders. And he's got a good turnaround jumper in the post. Bob Huggins, I thought, used him really well. But, you know, it's funny, Stu, I don't think any player, maybe other than Russell Westbrook at UCLA, rose up from last year to this year more than Joe Alexander did. I think he's going to have to work on his defense a little bit, moving his feet. One of the things that he benefited from in the Big East last year was he was guarded with a lot of mismatches, a lot of 4s, sometimes a 5 would guard him out on the perimeter. He took advantage of that. I think in the NBA he's going to be guarded by really athletic 4s and super athletic 3s, so that's going to be an adjustment. But he's got a ton of talent, and he works really hard. He wants to be good.
You know, I mentioned he was born in Taiwan. Nobody ever born in Taiwan has ever played in the NBA, but he's not just born in Taiwan. His father's job with Nestle took them all over Asia. He spent parts of 8 years of his youth growing up in Asia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Beijing, and he speaks Mandarin. So, Stephen A., I've sent you an Italian. I'm sending you a guy who speaks Mandarin. How's your English?
I hope it's better than it needs to be, than it is right now. Let me tell you this. I got to ask you, Taiwan, Beijing, taught yourself playing one-on-one in your mama's kitchen. Some people out there want to know, how did you get to be as good as you are right now?
Well, what I did was just go out every day and work as hard as I could. And I was focused, and this is what I thought about every day, was being here.
Coach Bob Huggins, I spoke to him before the draft tonight. He says that, you know what, you're one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest worker he's ever had, but at the same time still got a lot to learn about the game of basketball. You know the trade that the Milwaukee Bucks made today. What are you going to bring to the Milwaukee Bucks?
I'm going to bring toughness. I'm going to bring someone who is committed to the game and wants to win. And hopefully I'm going to bring a lot more wins to the Bucks. I can't wait to get there.
I guess you're saying Milwaukee should be happy to have you.